Hey guys, Pat Keebler here for WYSADWTA and WYSADWTA. I am here today with a very special CD collection video for you guys. So it's special for two reasons. One is that it is our 20th CD collection update, and for me that's a pretty big deal because I never thought I could get to 20 or I would have the funds to be able to buy that many CDs. And second reason being is that this is a bit of a larger CD haul, and because it is, I'm actually going to split this into two parts. So this is the Pat Keebler CD collection update extravaganza thing. Anyway, cue music. Alright, so first a little bit of a heads up on these CDs. So two of these CDs I bought as I usually do. I bought them off of Amazon. One I got at a record store that's just downtown, a few blocks away from me. And the other CDs were actually a gift from one of the customers that I actually, is a regular over at where I work, called the Chicken Run. We were just like talking one day, and he was saying how he had a bunch of CDs just like lying around, like taking up space in his basement or something like that. And I told him, hey, you know, if you don't want those CDs anymore and they're just taking up space, I'd be more than happy to take them off your hands. And next thing I knew, he comes in one day with like one of those like brown like paper bags, like those like you probably know what I'm talking about, like those brown paper bags that kind of look like, you know, like school lunches, because they're a bunch of different brown paper bags that exist for some reason. And yeah, there were about a bunch of cool CDs, and they weren't all necessarily punk CDs, but that's okay because I've been trying to expand my horizons as far as genres and just, you know, just really seeing what else is out there other than just, you know, just like regular, just like punk and pop punk and emo stuff. So yeah, so let's get right into it. Alright, so first CD I got for you guys is Motion City Soundtrack, I Am the Movie. So the reason I bought this and their other two albums is that Bat, or probably more Lex than Bat, he constantly quotes song lyrics to almost every single one of their songs, pretty much every time I meet him. And I kind of just thought to myself one day, you know what, I might as well just get their CDs because they only have 6, they've only ever released 6, so I could probably do that in like a couple of CD videos. And unfortunately they broke up last year in 2017, and Bat and Lex got to see them live. I unfortunately did not, because at the time I wasn't a very big MCS fan. And if you don't know who they are, they're kind of like any other like pop punk band from the, you know, early mid-2000s. And the reason that they're kind of special to the three of us is that they're a Minnesota-based band out of, I think, Minneapolis. I could be wrong, but I mean, that's probably as close as a successful pop-punk band is gonna get to us. Like, we're also, well, Lex, again, more than I am, they're really big fans of Direct Hit and Mass Intruder, which is a Milwaukee and, well, Direct Hit is a Milwaukee-based band, and then Mass Intruder, they're a Madison-based band. So, yeah, Lex, really big fans of those. I haven't really gotten to listen to any of their CDs yet, or albums, or whatever they put out at this time, but hopefully I will in the near future. As far as this album goes, favorite songs I would probably say is Perfect Teeth. That's a really good one. Boombox Generation. That's actually a really good one too. And the second to last song off of this album, Autographs and Apologies. What I've noticed about albums that are like this, not necessarily albums that are this, but like have the same, like, I guess they're the same genre, area of whatever. What I've really noticed is how the second to last song off of albums like that, they always sound like they're the last song off of the album, but there's always one more song after that. Which kind of throws me off guard, really, because it's like, oh, you know, hey, this sounds like a really, you know, sweet and melodic last song, and then, you know, that song ends, and then, boop, one more song. And I guess it's supposed to, you know, kind of give the illusion that they're playing a live show, and then the last song is like an encore, I guess, which isn't bad. It just kind of, when I'm listening to, like, an actual album like this, it kind of just, like, throws me off guard. Like, American Idiot, they That album kind of does something like that too. Like the song Homecoming, that's the second to last song. And once that song is over, it kind of gives like a really big conclusion. But then there's one more song after that, which, again, kind of just like really throws you off guard because that song kind of sounds like it shouldn't be at the end, but it is. But anyway, that's just something I noticed. Alright. Next album that I have for you guys, also Motion City soundtrack, Commit This to Memory. And I could be wrong, but I believe that Lex said that this is his favorite MCS album. Can't be 100% sure, but I do know that he does, like, a lot of the songs that he quotes are from this album. Like, I Tried to Today, well, probably more so now me. I really quote that song a lot. Well, not a lot, but more often than he does. And me and Lex, we actually did a cover of that song, and it ended up getting lost in the archives of, like, my computer or hard drive, and it was actually a really good cover. If I ever do get a chance to find it, I'll see if I can, like, upload it to the channel and see what you guys think. So other than that song, I also like Everything Is Alright. Let's see what we else got. Make Out Kids, that's actually a really cool one. Let's see. Better Open the Door and Hangman. Those are probably tied for like my third favorite song off this album. Alright, and third album by MCS, Even If It Kills Me. Forgot the name of it, had to look at it for a second. And so it's either this album or Commit This to Memory that's Lex's favorite album. I'd probably have to ask him next time I see him, but anyway. So yeah, like I said, this is their third album, and I believe they were still on Epitaph. I think they were on Epitaph Records for almost all of their albums. I think there was one album that they didn't record with Epitaph. Again, I'd have to double check, or, you know, just wait till I get the other CDs, but anyway. So, songs I really like off of this album, Even If It Kills Me, obviously. Let's see, This Is For Real, and let's see, Broken Heart. That's actually a really, kind of sweet song, almost. Well, it was either that or, Can't Finish What You Started, that I'd probably say, again, have the same spot for me. Alright, so next album is, so those were albums that I got at the record store off of Amazon. These are going to be the CDs that I got from the customer. His name is Tim. By the way, major shout out to him for giving me these CDs. Love you, man. Alright, so next CD is Generation X, the self-titled album. And if you don't know who Generation X is, this was the band that Billy Idol was actually in before he started to have a solo career. And this is actually a really, really good album. It's kind of like a hard rock punk CD album, and it's actually a really, really good album, and it really kind of shows like where Billy Idol kind of like really started and where he got his like roots as an artist and stuff like that. So yeah, let's see. Favorite songs I probably have to say are 100 Punks. Let's see, Wild Youth. Let's see, what else is there? Your Generation. And what was that other song? Youth, Youth, Youth. I could barely say that 3 times. What makes you think I could say it once? Or, other way around. Blah. My brain's on autopilot right now, can you tell? So yeah, definitely really liked this album, actually. Didn't really expect that, because I did know that Billy Idol was in a band before he was a solo artist, but I just couldn't remember what band that was. But, now I do. Alright. Alright. Next album, or CD, that I have for you guys is Joy Division, and this is... It says that the CD is named Still, but I think it's because this is a live album, I think. Or at least that's what it sounded like, when I was listening to it, because I'm not really sure what genre to classify these guys. I mean, it sounds kind of soft rock, kind of... Like, I can't really put my finger on it. It's not that I don't enjoy this album, it's just, I'm not sure how I need to feel about it. Like, again, it's a live performance, so it's probably a mixture of, you know, almost all their albums. Like, I haven't really listened to Joy Division outside of this so far, so I couldn't really tell you, but I guess for the right kind of mindset and person, this would be a good album. For me personally, not too much. I mean, it's still, I mean, it sounds like it's a really good live performance, but I probably have to do more research on the actual CD itself. But either way, I guess you just have to be in the right mindset to like this, or, you know, smoke the right amount of pot, or something like that. Alright, and last CD for this video is Ramones Mania, which is their best of album, which is leading up, or which is pretty much their greatest hits on every album up to, I believe, let me check, if I can open it. Let's see, it says it was made in 1988, so I believe that was up to Halfway to Sanity, and they really only released about 4 more CDs after that, which, well, I mean, there are some of those CDs, like Brain Drain, like, came out right after this came out, and that's probably one of my favorite Ramones CDs, but every other CD that they pretty much released before that is essentially on this album right here. It's not every single CD, but it's like their top hits. Like, it has, let's see, it has Blitzkrieg Bop and Beat on the Brat, which is probably their biggest hits from their first album. Let's see, they got Rockaway Beach and Cretin Hoppin', or Cretin Pop, I don't know why I say Hoppin', which is off of Rocket to Russia, I believe. And yeah, pretty much, again, like I said, they have every hit off of all of their CDs up until, again, Halfway to Sanity. So yeah, those are or at least half of the CDs that I got for you guys this week. I will do a part 2 of this fairly soon if my schedule will let me. So if you liked the video, make sure you leave it a thumbs up. Make sure you leave a comment letting me know what CDs you think I should listen to next. And don't forget to subscribe. And once again, I'm Pat Keebler for WYSADWTA. Bye!